Run it back turbo. Peel it back turbo. A couple dollars turbo. Oh boy, what's the announcement?
Got a tech.
Why is it?
All right, guys, I think just right at the top here, I'm going to be super honest with you. There is a lot going on today. There's a lot going on at the Daily Wire, and there's a lot that went on over the weekend. And I can honestly say that this is the first time.
Launch attack. Actually, watches TV. Turbo. Run it back turbo. years. get heat. I thought I was not the only one.
The devil under your feet, so on your way to see him. Right foot creep, ooh, walking with that heel. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you.
Make sure they don't see the creepy creep. Make sure they don't see the creepy creep. Wiggle.
right foot creep.
What the? Dang, he sucked at him, bro. Hey, Macarena. Rerun, no ride, ballin'. We stay fly, no lie, ballin'. 9. My boy, 9. We stay right, alright. Ballin'.
Chris Weidman is going to be fighting Brad Tavares at UFC 292 August 19th in Boston, Massachusetts. Weidman hasn't fought in over 3 years. He's still my boy, but that's the last time he fought because that was the fight where he broke his leg against Uriah Hall. UFC 292 is headlined by his teammate Aljamain Sterling versus Sean O'Malley. It also has Zhang Weili versus Amanda Lemos. Dana White does not know when and if Conor McGregor is going to return, so Michael Chandler may just be wasting his time. After his win over Kai Kara France, Amir Albazi may move all the way up to the number 3 position. Kai's teammates Alexander Volkanovski and Israel Adesanya are the first official Prime athletes. Paddy Pimblett gets married. This weekend's card no longer has Daukaus versus Roundtree, but it still has 11 fights on it. The fight that people are looking forward to most seems to be Oliveira versus Dariush. Dariush is a slight favorite in that one. Upcoming Bellator fights include next weekend Nemkov versus Romero, Pitbull versus McKee on July 30th, Friday, August 11th, Storley versus Ward, and Eblin versus Edwards on September 23rd.
Oh.
Back to the NBA Finals where the Heat had a big fourth quarter and they shocked the Nuggets at home. They even the series at 1 apiece as it shifts to Miami. Duncan Robinson's 10 fourth quarter points played a big role in erasing an 8-point deficit in Denver. Nick Friedel has more with the Heat.
The confidence in that Heat locker room is high.
Fast. Country for Stanhope of the Doug Stanhope Pod. This is the 2-year anniversary of my cancellation, everybody. Career. Become addicted to cocaine. Don't know what's gonna happen. It's Kim.
What's up? Hello. It's good to be here. My name is Hans Kim, and I'm dating a white woman.
We love your content, bro. We have huge respect for you, and especially like putting your
9 to 5 cycle.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm pushing right now. Break out the matrix. Yes, sir. Break out the matrix. Everybody can break out of it, bro. Just started. Like right now, we have like 50 subscribers. Like, solid 50. Though. I go to Starbucks and like compliment the worker or whatever. Yeah. Like try to just quick combo. And then I have a YouTube. Like I'm trying to like you gotta be you got nothing to lose, so just go all out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like people probably made fun of me back then, but then now like work out. And like work ethic, bro. You gotta have like crazy work ethic. Like it does not come easy. It doesn't stay easy. You have to be willing to like literally do everything that you need to do to get it done. Like I don't have a social life. Like. At all. Like if we go out tonight, I'm gonna vlog it. Yeah. You make it into content. You know what I mean? So it's a grind, but you just gotta find something to make yourself unique, a little bit different than everybody else is trying to do it. But work ethic, bro. You gotta hustle. Like you literally have to like constantly. And if it's not hitting or doing good, you just do something different until it hits. Yeah. Instead of giving up and being like, yeah, it's not gonna hit. Like you just gotta keep going.
It's like very statistical and like I have to know like
I am too. The thing is, if you are like that and you actually look into it, you'll find that there's so much evidence for it that those who are are the ones who
yeah, because it's like if you look at the universe, how is it so fine-tuned and perfect? Like how does everything work the way it does without a creator? It's crazy.
Impossible. I mean, a painting needs a leader. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think the universe is more complicated than a painting. Yeah. There's no way you came from.
Yeah, all the way. I'm like a fan.
How far is the flight?
14 hours, you know what I'm saying?
There's no way you came from China.
Real.
I do not believe it. Do you believe it?
China's not 14 hours.
That's why it's like 14 hours.
There's no way.
I did.
There's what part of China?
I came from China.
What part of China?
I came from China.
What part of China?
I don't know. I just came from China.
Look, see, he's lying. Yo, what part of you gotta say what like I don't know, province or whatever. I don't know.
I came from the Great Wall. You know what I'm saying?
I knew he was playing.
I did. No.
The Great Wall. Do you speak Chinese?
Yeah.
Let me hear it.
Ni hao ma.
What's that mean?
Hi, how are you?
Alright, give me more than that. What's that mean? Yeah, we're gonna need somebody to fact check him on that one.
Those podcasts, man, you're changing people's lives. Like you're helping so many people.
I love people say they watch the podcast. What's crazy is like for me, they're like a therapy session for me. It's like me like talking about what I've been thinking or what I need to work on. So it's like it's cool to see it like help other people for sure. Mental health is like such an overlooked thing, and people are afraid to talk about it. So when they see someone like me who's like made it, they're more willing to listen to it.
Come on, please do it. Come on.
I don't know about an arm wrestle, bro.
Go away. Listen, I'll go weak arm. Oh man.
Content right here. You know what?
No arm breakers.
I know. I gotta watch your arm. I have to watch your hand.
All right, ready?
Countdown. We can countdown.
Bro, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Some kid just tried to arm wrestle me for instead of he won that I had to post it. Bro, this is a tip. If you want to make content in life and you want to do this for a living, don't try to pull it off of other people. Be original, create your own content, and build that. And then people want to follow it. You might get views from like clickbaiting somebody or like trying to get clout off someone, but none of those people are gonna like actually be a loyal follower, if that makes sense. I'm not throwing shots. It's just like it was a good story, I guess, to teach.
And tendonitis.
Huh?
And tendonitis.
And tendonitis in my elbow. I haven't been able to train for about 3 weeks. Flashback to the Larry Wheels arm wrestling video. Me and Kai, remember Kai was complaining too?
Guys were crying for days on end.
Just anywhere you want. This is tough.
Yeah,
Thank you, man.
What's your dominant arm? Bro, Alex, you're literally the best.
Thank you for coming to Myrtle Beach.
Of course.
Which camera will we look at?
So many of them.
It's not gonna make it any prettier. You better wear that hoodie.
I am so mentally drained right now. I always feel bad for the end crowd because I feel like I look like a dickhead. I'm just like picture, but I'm so dead right now. I feel like a zombie. All right, so I still am like on minimal sleep. First off, check out this bathroom though. I love this skylight, the natural lighting, and then the whole shower is cracked here. We're about to go out, see what the night holds for us. Gonna go out with the Alpha Line crew. Shout out Alpha Line again. Code Alex will give you 15% off. I am a part owner in that company, and it is the best sponsor I've ever had. It's the best company. So yeah, we're gonna go out, have some fun, see where the night takes us.
I could potentially be crushed on this one.
have actually been a customer.
Andrew Tate's official statement after the BBC interview. Let's see how much fucking copium this has. 2 million views in one day, by the way. I'm assuming it's 2 million views in one day, chat. Come on. I suspect the majority of this is going to be about how fucking, how he owned the BBC. And everyone thought that his hair looked great in it.
In the interest of saving absolutely everybody's time, I feel like doing a generalized statement to all legacy media inside of the Matrix. And I'm doing it to save their time and mine, as well as protect the minds of the masculine youth for the future.
Yeah, masculine youth out here fucking just wearing the skinniest schmedium they can fucking find to show off their titties like a slut.
I want to make it very clear that the legacy media, which I enjoyed the company of today, have made a massive mistake and missed a chance to do some genuinely interesting journalism after being unfairly incarcerated in a...
Andrew Tate, the fucking beacon of journalistic integrity. He's like, let me tell you how you're supposed to do journalism. It's like, what the do you know? Then start a journalism operation. You know what I mean?
Romanian dungeon. I thought that even the BBC, in its absolute arrogance and hubris, would be smart enough to come to me after 6 months, being the first interview I gave to the Matrix, and be smart enough.
Don't you think you're dumb enough that you thought that like they would be kind to you? How was nobody asking that question? Why are Andrew Tate's dick riders so fucking stupid? How is no one going, hey man, why did you do this interview, you fucking idiot? Like, of course they were gonna shit on you.
To ask.
Even if you actually did a good job, they would have cut it to make it look awful, which you didn't do a good job. You did an awful job. And then they actually kind of saved your ass a little bit by cutting it short. And then you released the full tape, which made you look even worse.
Questions people were genuinely interested in. What's it like inside of a Romanian prison cell? How were you treated? Why was a person's liberty deprived of them for 6 months without charge? How is your mental state post your unfair incarceration?
Why would they say that, brother? Why would they fucking say any of those things, dude? You're so stupid. I mean, I guess this is just like the signal to his audience that like, that's what they should have asked if they were doing their job. I guess he thinks the BBC audience is supposed to treat him like fresh and fit. You know what I mean? Why don't you just do an interview with them instead, dumbass? Why did you have to do it? Why did you try and do it with BBC? Oh, because they get no fucking play for the most part. Is he completely free now? No, he can't leave his apartment still. He's still under house arrest.
Things people are genuinely interested in hearing, but instead, they came with the same old talking points. And I'd like to address all of these talking points to the Matrix media now to prevent this happening again, because it's a monumental waste of everybody's time. I say things on the internet.
I have actually been a...
I just want to know why everything negative and uncouth has to be labeled black culture. And going out in public looking well put together like I care about myself doesn't mean that I'm trying to be like white people or I'm trying to get white people to respect me. Maybe it's because I respect me. Let's make having self-respect a part of black culture.
She said it, not me. Merge. Anything else I tell y'all from The Officer Tatum Show, The Officer Tatum YouTube channel. How much can we do? Now, my challenge to you is, I want to be able to update this in my next video. How much can we run this number up? The goal is $200 per kid. If you can't do 200, give something, right? You look down here, there's so many options. You can get 100, give it, you can put other. If 10,000 people or 1,000 people gave $1, that'll be a lot. So you can give whatever amount that's purposed in your heart. If God has called you to give 1,000, give 1,000. If God called you to give $2, give something. I want to be able to report the next time I pop my video up is that we've gone up to 500 kids that we've sent to the Angel Tree Summer Camp. They're going to learn about the gospel of Jesus Christ. They're going to make friends. They're going to have an incredible time. I'm so excited. Let me get to my video before I get too excited. We doing it big, man. This is what I'm talking about. The hands and feet of the Lord Jesus. We doing it right here. All right, y'all. Like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The young lady said it, not me. I absolutely love when I see young people who have the boldness and courage to say it like it is. Listen to this young lady.
When you see an alligator coming down the street towards you, it's only natural to either drop your jaw or panic that he'll drop his. But alligator expert
3, 2. Three, two, one.
Store owner has a...
About it, namely, where is the Me Too movement on this, right? The Me Too movement was not about women, men in positions of power utilizing women against their will. We see a bunch of drug-fueled parties. We see these videos of women that are in compromising positions. Are we supposed to believe that these women gave their consent?
It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. It would be so awesome.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
What are you doing?
Where are you from?
I'm Vietnamese.
And do you have any experience dating within Korea?
Tight Holo! Tight Holo! Tight Holo! Tight Holo! Tight Holo! Tight Holo! Tight Oh my God!
This is how we do it.
How many people have had this done? Depends on what. I don't think we have exact numbers, but it's if we're talking about the drugs, it's millions.
You're talking about hormone blockers.
Yeah,
Millions
blockers
of kids have been on hormone blockers. Really?
I'm sure someone's going to fact check me on me, but my guess is that we're into the millions now at this point. Yeah, that would be my guess. I can say for double mastectomies, I read a report recently that there were over 1,000 done between 2016 and 2019, and when you compare that to how many were done between 2008 and 2015, it's a massive increase, and over 1,000 girls had gender-affirming double mastectomies in that time frame.
And when you say girls, you're talking about prepubescent,
right? Minors, and that's just up until 2019, and then we know that there's been this exponential increase with all this stuff year over year. So that this shouldn't be happening to.
It's a very small number, if that's right.
It says over the last 5 years, there were at least 4,780 adolescents who started puberty blockers, and
Stolen valor! Stolen valor! So I approached this guy. What is your name, sir? Colonel Sergeant Nichols. Okay. So this guy's got like 3 CIBs. What is that one from? What war is that from?
You want to watch me open this stuff?
No, because it's usually really deadly and it's probably gonna blow up.
So you don't want to watch me
I'll
blow up?
watch from afar.
I'm gonna kill.
Can you call the police? Someone don't got no phone. Can you...
We won't go!
Can you call the police? Someone don't got no phone. Can you please? Hey, bro, can you help me? Can you help me, bro? They trying to jump me, bro. Get your freaky ass on! Get your son! Can you?
We won't go! We won't go!
Hey, shoot him, man. What you doing?
Cuando la decoración...
Hey, do you play basketball?
I used to.
Oh, you
From heaven. Breaking news from heaven. Despite all the effort.
Black men date white girls because you don't.
The most dangerous people in society are lazy, ambitious people. Oh my God, they're dangerous. Distance yourself from them. Stay close. Don't offend them. Do your best to not, get on their bad side, because they're working 24/7 to come after you. The most dangerous people in society are lazy, ambitious people. Oh my God, they're dangerous. Distance yourself from them. Stay close. Don't offend them. Do your best to not, get on their bad side, because they're working 24/7 to come after you. The most dangerous people in society are lazy, ambitious people. Oh my God, they're dangerous. Distance yourself from them. Stay close. Don't offend them. Do your best to not, get on their bad side, because...
It's good, watch this.
The Democrat.
We're also making...
Hola, preferí la virgencita para que proteja a tu papá en el...
Police put an end to illegal rafting.
I think it's time that we all start to just...
Dog, I ride for my niggas. Damn, life's so short. Fuck it, I don't want...
Can you stop doing that, please?
Perfect. Some men are just so...
What's my name? Who fucking cares?
Now this cigar.
What is not news is that China itself is under threat. These American bases form a giant noose, encircling China with missiles, bombers, warships, all the way from Australia through the Pacific to Asia and beyond.
I mean, if you were in Beijing looking out, you stood on the tallest building in Beijing and looked out at the Pacific Ocean, you'd see American warships. You'd see Guam is about to sink because there's so many missiles pointed at China. You'd look up at Korea and see American armaments pointing at China. You'd see Japan, which is basically Japan's a glove over the American fist. I think if I was Chinese, I'd have a little to worry about American aggressiveness.
I think we have China surrounded, and we're doing more all the time to try and keep it surrounded and deepen that containment of China. But China presents a fascinating case of a country that is independent, doesn't have foreign bases on its territory, growing very rapidly, not as rapidly now as it did for 30 years, but still the second-ranking economy in the world.
We have an adversary, and that adversary is China. And that adversary, unless there is dramatic reform inside China, will be our enemy someday.
In one sense, is the U.S. already at war with China?
Yes, on the ground and in the air. The winner of the Nobel Peace Prize, President Barack Obama, has committed to trillions of dollars to our nuclear arsenal. He's committing trillions of future dollars to war in space. And we need an enemy for all this money, and China's the perfect enemy. Money, and China's the perfect enemy to war in space. And we need an enemy for all this money, and China's the perfect enemy.
You Trillo, G.
When you are getting your feelings hurt,
Okay, at 22 years old, you're young, you don't know what you want to do, you need to...
Kawhi Leonard should be on the list of one of the worst superstars this game has ever seen. I'm sick of Kawhi Leonard. Why don't you just retire? This brother has missed so many damn games it don't make any sense. I think him and Paul George have played like a grand total of 3 playoff games together. This brother drops 38 in game 1, 31 in game 2, going at Kevin Durant, series tied 1-1, walked off the court, looked fine, and then Ty Lue gets noticed the day of the game, he ain't available to play. Kawhi Leonard should be on the list of one of the worst superstars this game has ever seen. I'm sick of Kawhi Leonard. Why don't you just retire? This brother has missed so many damn games it don't make any sense. I think him and Paul George have played like a grand total of 3 playoff games together. This brother drops 38 in game 1, 31 in game 2, going at Kevin Durant, series tied 1-1, walked off the court, looked fine, and then Ty Lue gets noticed the day of the game, he ain't available to play. Kawhi Leonard should be on the list of one of the worst superstars this game has ever seen. I'm sick of Kawhi Leonard. Why don't you just retire? This brother has missed so many damn games it don't make any sense. I think him and Paul George have played like a grand total of 3 playoff games together. This brother drops 38 in game 1, 31 in game 2, going at Kevin Durant, series tied 1-1, walked off the court, looked fine, and then Ty Lue gets noticed the day of the game, he ain't available to play. Kawhi Leonard should be on the list of one of the worst superstars this game has ever seen. I'm sick of Kawhi Leonard. Why don't you just retire? This brother has missed so many damn games it don't make any sense. I think him and Paul George have played like a grand total of 3 playoff games together. This brother drops 38 in game 1, 31 in game 2, going at Kevin Durant, series tied.
You won't. Yeah, you won't.
But I need you to get up.
No. You need me to get up? You may need me to get up, but you know what I feel my need to do as a person? Just like Jesus motherfucking Christ.
You need to calm
No, I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna say what I need to do. And if you're gonna do whatever you feel you need to do to me, right? So I'm gonna say what I...
If you don't stand up and get off the air.
I'm probably already gonna go.
Do you want to get arrested?
I really appreciate that. What am I human? Why? Can you just tell me?
He picked the wrong house.
What's good?
He picked the wrong house.
Small fries and your small tray.
At 42 years old, I realized I wasted my whole life. I took the safe path as a dentist. My advice to people at a similar age: I am Joe. For the past 15 years of life, I have been a dentist, a path that I chose after leaving a job to study further in the hopes I will make more money. I do not even know why I cared about money when I did not even spend any of it. I met my wife before I started school, when I was 20, when I was a risk taker, a dreamer, and wanted to change the world. Now I'm in a place where I have chronic pain, a cheating wife, kids who don't love me, a life of staring into mouths all day, a dull brain.
Hi, are you a fan of Bernie Sanders?
Yeah, I am.
What do you like about him?
That he's a socialist.
Why is socialism good?
Are you like, I don't really want to do this. What is this for?
We're asking people why they like Bernie Sanders.
for Infowars.
Yes, we are Infowars.
I think he has a lot of integrity. I like his value system. I like what he stands for.
Exactly what values?
Eating the rich.
Eating the rich. Well, are you aware that Bernie Sanders lives in $3 million homes?
No, I was not aware of that.
Yeah. And are you aware? I'm going to ask you something. So if they're about eating the rich, why do you think so many of the 1% support social?
I mean, if you poke them. Epic Games has done it again. Another free game for us to claim and keep forever. This one is particularly fun with friends, so let them know. Midnight Ghost Hunt is a chaotic multiplayer hide-and-seek game. It has very positive reviews, so don't sleep on this one. Spread the word and claim it before the offer ends on June 8th. Epic Games has done it again. Another free game for us to claim and keep.
It's always that one dude.
Around the same time that John D. Rockefeller seized U.S. media, he also hijacked U.S. medicine. When it was discovered that drugs could be produced from petroleum, America's top oil mogul ordered his army of propagandists to invert reality accordingly. Medicines used for thousands of years were suddenly classified as alternative, while the new, petroleum-based, highly addictive, and patentable drugs were declared the gold standard. After buying the German pharmaceutical company that manufactured chemicals of war for Adolf Hitler, Rockefeller leveraged his political influence by pressing Congress to declare natural healing modalities unscientific quackery. Rockefeller then took control of the American Medical Association and began offering massive grants to top medical schools under the mandate that only his approved curriculum be taught. Any mention of the healing powers of herbs, plants, and diet was erased from most medical textbooks. Doctors and professors who objected to Rockefeller's plan were crucified by the media, removed from the AMA, and stripped of their license to teach and practice medicine. Those who dared to speak out were arrested and jailed. When evidence began to emerge that petroleum-based medicines were causing cancer, Mr. Rockefeller founded the American Cancer Society, through which he suppressed that information. John D. Rockefeller is duly credited as the founder of the pharmaceutical industry, and the reason that medical error is currently the third leading cause of death in America. This is not an indictment against doctors. More than anyone, they are under the stranglehold of the single largest lobbying power in Washington. Every year, the pharmaceutical industry spends at least twice the amount as big oil to influence laws, policies, and public perception. Thanks to Mr. Rockefeller, the architect of American monopolies, no industry stranglehold of the single largest. John D. Rockefeller is duly credited as the founder of the pharmaceutical industry, and the reason that medical error is currently the third leading cause of death. When evidence began to emerge that petroleum-based medicines were causing cancer, Mr. Rockefeller founded the American Cancer Society, through which he suppressed that information. John D. Rockefeller is duly from most medical textbooks. Doctors and professors who objected to Rockefeller's plan were crucified by the media, removed from the AMA, and stripped of their license to teach and practice medicine. Those who dared to speak out were arrested and jailed. When evidence of Hitler, Rockefeller leveraged his political influence by pressing Congress to declare natural healing modalities unscientific quackery. Rockefeller then took control of the American Medical Association and began offering massive grants to top medical schools under the mandate that only his approved curriculum be taught. Any mention of the healing powers of herbs, plants, and diet was erased from most medical textbooks. Doctors and professors who objected to Rockefeller's plan were crucified by the media, removed from the AMA, and stripped of their license to teach and practice medicine. Those who dared to speak out were arrested and jailed. When evidence began to emerge that petroleum-based medicine.
I'm from Canada.
Hello.
And you are Iraqi?
You look at this right here, right? James Harden has the ball. He's trying to run the offense, right? And then he just looks back and they call the timeout. He slams the ball. Look at this. They are going back and forth. They're telling him to stop. They're trying to cool down. Harden is mad. Then he's arguing with his teammate over there. Woo! We got drama in Philly. You look at this right here, right? James Harden has the ball. He's trying to run the offense, right? And then he just looks back and they call the timeout. He slams the ball. Look at this. They are going back and forth. They're telling him to stop. They're trying to cool down. Harden is mad. Then he's arguing with his teammate over there. Woo, we got
Russian President Vladimir Putin says his country will now station tactical nuclear weapons right on NATO's doorstep. Today, Putin announced an agreement with Belarus and says a special storage facility for those weapons will be built there by July. As you can see, Belarus borders both NATO ally Poland and Ukraine. Russian President Vladimir Putin says his country will now station tactical nuclear weapons right on NATO's doorstep. Today, Putin announced an agreement with Belarus and says a special storage facility for those weapons will be built there by July. As you can see, Belarus borders both NATO ally Poland and...
Tell us about your matchup tonight and watch the...
This is the real reason why they replaced Dario Nahar.
Para Sigali, Morino, Guerrero, Roja que le da de lejos, pelota larga que va al arco. ¡Golazo de la Academia de Racing! Lo hizo Matías Rojas. Un gol extraordinario.
A win.
Oh, I got king-size candies for you guys.
Happy Halloween!
All right, bye, guys.
Trick or treat.
Why are you dressed like that?
Because it's my costume. All you gotta do is go to the costume store and say, make me look stupid.
Don't stand like...
How to avoid child support.
Put ice and milk and you're weird, but...
And for what? A Kegel need...
Or what? Or what? Or what? You gonna make me? It's on camera. I'm not in... Hold on. I'm waiting for you out. On my baby stove. Look. Stop me and see what happens. I'm pregnant too. Stop me. Stop me. Stop me. I'm not by myself. Stop me.
Hey.
Or what? Or what? Or what? You gonna make me?
Well, first of all, Nick Fuentes is not a white nationalist. He's an America First conservative. He literally has...
Alright guys, I'm getting tired. See y'all later.